Hi, hello, and welcome back to Bioenergetics. My name is Devaraj. Anyone who's been practicing bioenergetics for a while and starting to really get into it and see the potential and wants to go deeper with it, at some point you need to really work with particularly the arch and the bow, increasing the length of time. You need initially to get, familiar with the posture and have all the elements of a posture correct, because you're not achieving much by just kind of, doing it your own way, so to speak. And you also need to get familiar with really breathing deep inside the body whilst you do it to actually precipitate a proper release. But once you've got those elements and you can do 2, 3, 4 minutes, you can start to up the length of time. Take it to 8, 10, even 15 minutes with the arch position. And like this, you can clear layers and layers of stuff out of the body. How holding manifests, how emotional repression manifests in the body is like an onion, basically layered. You have layers of fear, over anger, over fear, over pain, over fear, over anger, like this. And you may not experience all these deep emotions whilst you're doing the bioenergetics, but there definitely is the sensation of going through layers. So today we're going to do an 8-minute arch, and then we're going to come back up and do like a 6-minute bow. And what we're also going to do to increase your capacity to feel inside the body and to increase the kind of the ease of putting attention in the body is at the same time we're going to be breathing into the bodily centers. So for 2 minutes at a time. So how it will go is I'll lean forwards in a minute and guide it. It's a workout that you can join in with. And then whilst hanging in the arch position, I'll breathe into the base for 2 minutes. There'll be a little ding. And then we move to the second chakra, the belly, bodily centers. Whether you believe in chakras or not doesn't really matter. But different areas of the body is healthy. Then the solar plexus for 2 minutes. Then the heart for 2 minutes. And then that's 8 minutes. We'll come up into the bow position, and I'll guide you into that. And we'll breathe into the throat, third eye, and crown of the head. And then we complete with a little bit of shaking. So the whole routine will take about 15 minutes, 15, 16 minutes. Okay, so get yourself ready. It's good to do this in bare feet if you can, and if you can't, you can't, it's okay. But that increases your kind of sense of the floor. And then what you're going to do is stand. I'm just going to put the ding track on so I know when to change. I'll do it from the side so you can see a bit better. And you stand with your feet about 30 centimeters apart, let your chin drop to your chest, and then start to hang forwards. And you hang, make sure you get this right, so that your fingertips are no more than a few inches from the floor. Your fingers don't touch the floor. And you're not a long way up. Now, you need to check 3 elements of a position in particular. One, that your neck is loose and your shoulders are loose. So jiggle your head, jiggle your arms, make sure they're just hanging like a rag doll. Next part, pull your tailbone up towards the sky, so you create a counter stretch in your legs. This opens up the back of the legs where there's a lot of old holding. And at the same time, don't do it so much that there's no flex in your knees. You leave a tiny bit of flex in the knees. And then you take your weight a little bit forwards. And in this position, start to breathe into the base. Breathing through the mouth nice and deep. Breathing into your base, which means your perineum, the spot between your genitals and your anus, basically. Breathe and feel into there. Your eyes can be open or closed. Breathe and feel into your body as you hang in this position. Every now and again, checking your body position. Is your weight forwards? Is your tailbone up? Your neck and shoulders relaxed? And then with the first ding, we bring our awareness, the point of awareness, up to the belly. Staying in exactly the same position now. Feel and breathe into your belly. Really trying to put your awareness into your gut. Arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, tailbone pulling up. Weight towards the front of your feet, but heels on the floor. Big breaths through the mouth. Really engage with your body. Engage with your breathing. Don't shallow breathe. Engage. We're going in there now. Big breaths into the belly. And now there's the ding, we come up, focusing now in the solar plexus, that complex of muscles just below the front of the body, in your body cavity. Feel in there and breathe. Keep checking your body position. Tailbone high. Stay with it, breathing and feeling into the solar plexus. Big breaths. Don't shallow breathe. Breathe, engage with your body. Keep your awareness rooted in the solar plexus. Check that your tailbone is pulling right up. Shoulders and neck relaxed. Weight forwards. If there's involuntary shaking happening, allow that, but don't force any shaking. Fingertips away from the floor. At least a few inches, a few centimeters gap. Breathe and feel into your solar plexus. Stay with it, and now bring your awareness up to your heart center. Center of your chest. Breathe and feel. Keep the arch position. So you're still down. Neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Check them. Tailbone pulling up, weight forwards. Breathe and feel into your heart center. You can do it. Feeling into your heart. Feel in there. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Breathing deep into your heart center. Feel in there. Stay down. Keep feeling your body. Check your body posture. Feel into the heart center. You can do it. And now bring your arms back behind you to counterbalance and come up. Coming up, breathing and feeling. Stay with it, stay with it. Once you're vertical again, bring your arms right up. Now we're really going to go into the bow position. That means arms up to the sky, fingers outstretched, loose. Your arms are straight, and then you pull your arms back behind the ears. This is the advanced bow position, and you hold it there, and then you push your pelvis forwards and your chest out. Your gaze is level, eyes open. Breathe and feel into your throat center in this position. Keep your arms stretched up and back. This is the main part of the stretch. This is advanced bioenergetics. This is not the stuff you'll see on other YouTube channels. Your arms are up and back. You don't drop them. You don't come to the side. It's like there's ropes attached to your wrists, and you're being pulled up and then back. And at the same time, a block is pushing your pelvis forwards, like you're on a bow making machine. Stretch your body open. Breathe into the throat deep. And feel into your throat. This is the primary energetic block of the body, where everyone holds and controls a lot, is the throat. So breathe and feel in there, and at the same time stretch the arms up and back and pelvis forwards. If your body starts to shake involuntarily, allow that, but don't force it. Keep breathing into your body, right into the throat center. Breathe and feel. And now, maintaining this position and this stretch, we're going to come up to the third eye, between the eyebrows, and from there back into the middle of the head. There's a kind of black hole point. Feeling right into the middle of your head or your third eye point. And check the stretch. Arms up, arms back. Right back. Check them. Don't just assume they're there. Check them. This is where most people drop the position. They're not strong enough. And then you don't really clear. Pelvis forwards, arms right up. Arms up and back, check them. Breathing into the third eye center and feeling in there. You can close your eyes if it helps, but make sure you're really stretching your body, breathing into your third eye. Keep those arms up and back, check them. Pull them high as you can and back. Pelvis forwards, and now bring the point of your awareness up to the very top of your head, the crown of your head. Breathe and feel in there. Arms up and back. Check your arms. High as you can get them and back as far as you can get them. Pelvis forward, stretch the body out. Breathe and feel into the crown of your head. And now slowly drop your arms, straighten your body, feel into your legs and see if there's a natural shakiness there, like a kind of trembling. And just for a minute or so, we're going to let the body shake out. Still breathing nice and deep through the mouth, feeling your whole body. Feeling particularly into your legs and looking for a kind of like an animal shakiness. A natural trembling allows fear to dissipate from your system. And if it's not there, just let your body shake from the knees. Make sure your neck is loose so your head can shake up and down as well. And very important, keep breathing through the mouth. Letting your body just shake out. Keep your awareness on your body and keep breathing nice and deep through the mouth. Big breaths out really help to ground you and release some of the energy that's been stirred up in this exercise. And then let your body slowly come to rest. I'm just going to switch the sound off. Okay, that was the 8-minute arch. And I just want to mention a couple of points and elements with it. If you want to, you can go straight back in again and do it again. In fact, you can use the Osho chakra breathing music and go around 3 times. And with the last 15 minutes, spend some time shaking. And then sitting down if you're familiar with Osho chakra breathing. Another point to mention is that there's different ways you can use the breath in this kind of exercise. You can either just breathe in, and all 3 are using the mouth in and mouth out, so you can get the maximum amount of awareness in the body. But you can breathe in like that is normal kind of chakra breathing style breathing. In and out, relax through the mouth. You can also use a technique I learned from a Korean energy master called Master Cho. And he developed this way of directing energy, either out through the hands, but I'm not using it in that way. But you do it when you're using hands-on healing. You push the breath, or rather press it out. And with this technique, you don't use your hands because you're not doing hands-on healing. You're just directing energy inside your own body. You do this kind of pressing breath, which you may have noticed me doing, which goes like shh. For sometimes that increases the amount of feeling in the body, so you can try that. Pressing into the base, pressing into the second, pressing into the solar plexus, pressing into the heart, like that. If you're confident with it, you can also use the kind of animal growling technique that we developed in the belly activation. And with that, you kind of, again, you make the growling sound on the out breath and you direct your awareness to the part of the body, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th chakra. So that's more like, feeling into the base, and then feeling into the belly, and work your way up. Work your way up. Okay, those are points to mention. This is quite an intense practice, and I can't emphasize enough that you need to really breathe through it. Breathe fully. Really engage with your body when you do the practice. Okay, this was the 8-minute arch. I hope you're up for it. If it feels too much, go back and work with shorter time lengths. You don't actually achieve much by trying to push too much at first. What people tend to do is push very hard for one session, and then their mind says, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore. And that's not really giving you anything. I've been doing this 8-minute or sometimes 10-minute arch as part of the chakra breathing meditation. So doing it 3 times round and then 10-15 minutes sitting and shaking every morning for the last 2 months. And it's felt good for me, comfortable. You need to make sure you're not pushing so much that you end up kind of feeling, oh, I'm not going to do that again. Okay, but when you're ready for this, then really go for it. Okay, that was the 8-minute arch. I'm Devaraj, and see you again next time.